everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm doing this makeup look right here. I have finally gotten into the Christmas spirit. As you can see, I have my glittery backdrop and my red lip. So yeah, now that it's finally December, I can, you know, give in to the Christmas. Thought, what better way to kick off my Christmas themed videos than with this look. Every Christmas I have to wear a red lip. Yes, so I'm going to stop waffling now. I have an omelette here to eat and a cup of tea, so I'm going to go do that now. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I am going to be doing a lot more festive videos, I hope, for you. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling now. Bye. Oh no. I broke my champagne pop. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use, I'm actually going to scrape the last bit of my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I have ordered a new one of these because I was obsessed with this last year. So I kind of refound it and thought, right, I'll scrape the bits out of it the past few days because I really do love it. I've ordered a new one and I'm just waiting on it to be delivered. And went on to just buy this. I spent an awful lot of money on Cult Beauty again. I really have to stop. Now, so because my skin is so red, I'm going to go in with concealer first. I never usually do this, I just go straight in with a foundation. But I'm going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. This concealer actually pretty matches my skin tone really well. My sister was in Florida and this is what she brought back to me. She brought it back as a present anyway. And I really love it, and she bang on with my skin tone. It matches really well by itself. Now, so I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and just now, so that is kind of covered, just a base cover. So I'm going to put my foundation on. Now this foundation is actually a new foundation I'm going to try. I haven't tried it yet, but it is the Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I haven't tried this yet. I ran out of my Urban Decay Naked Skin and I just haven't got around to going into Debenhams to buy one. But I was in Boots with Tanya the other day and I seen this and it looked pretty light, which is what I need. It looked like the lightest foundation in Boots, so I said, right, I'll pick it up. I checked it on the back of my hand and it seemed alright, but you really don't know until it oxidizes and things like that what it's going to turn out like. So I'm going to try it today. I'll only use a tiny bit for now and we'll see. So that's on the back of my hand. It's going to go straight in with my beauty blender. Seems pretty nice. It has got a really good coverage and it doesn't seem too thick. It is an awful lot thicker than the Urban Decay Naked Skin, which is what I usually use, but it's still blending really nicely. And it doesn't feel cakey on my face, which is nice. So this is I'm going to do half my face. So this side is the foundation side and this side has just concealer. It's not bad. Yeah, my mirror's down here by the way. It really isn't bad, and it's not, it hasn't gone very matte, which is something I do like. I prefer a dewy kind of finish. I know that would have something to do with the primer I use, the Becca one. That's actually not bad, and it's not too far off my own skin tone. Obviously it's still a little bit different because drugstore foundation, but actually quite nice. That is actually lovely. I'm really impressed with that, especially for like such a cheap foundation. It's actually really nice, and I do love that you can still see the dewiness of my primer through it, because sometimes you get foundations that are so matte that no matter what primer you put on under it, they're still going to look really matte. Okay, so I'm going to go in now with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, my all-time fave. And I'm just going to put it in the usual areas. Concealer has even gone over it so lovely. I'm actually really chuffed with this foundation. It looks so good, and it is a really decent coverage. I'm going to set all the places I've put my concealer, and I'm going to use the RCMA No Colour Translucent Powder under my eye. Where my smile line will be, because that always creases. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I'm going to go for the middle brown shade like usual. I'm going to take the same angle brush so there's a little bit of life brought back to my face. That is that. I'm really loving how the powders are sitting on this foundation. I've noticed with some foundations they look good and then you start obviously putting powder and things on, but that looks really nice, and they've blended in some black on my face. They've blended in lovely. So I think I might have found a new favourite. Okay, so for blush I am going to use the Benefit this one. I'm going to use my usual blush brush. This is just like a really old brush I've had for years. It's going to I do like this blush for the simple fact is it has kind of a highlight glow in it. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so I was going to use the champagne pop because it had a lovely gold in it. So instead I'm going to use, okay, I'm going to use the Merry Luminizer by the Balm. It's not as gold as my champagne pop, but it'll have to do. Is it good? And I'm just using the same blush brush. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I have the Berry Luminizer on, and I'm also going to put Becca Moonstone, which is obviously, as you can see, one of my favourites. This is a lot lighter than the Mary Lou. And I'm just going to pop that on top because I want you to be able to see my highlight from space. That's just what I'm going with. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. Just going to use a little bit. But I'm really going to blend that one out. Perfect. I had a really good idea in my head, but now I can't find my gold pigment that I wanted to use. I don't know what I done with it. Okay, so I'm going to go with the 350 palette, the Morphe one, real quick. And I'm going to take the light shade here, and I just kind of want to go over my lid with that. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush. Even though I did set my concealer, which I use as a base already, I'm just going to go in with that shade just to make sure it's all set, because I really want these shades to blend. Okay, so I think I'll move you in. Whoa. Yeah, and I'm gonna go in with this orangey shade just here. I have an idea of what I want to do, it's just not thought out completely through, so I'm still kind of just winging it. I'm just gonna pop that in my crease and really focus it on the outer part of my crease, and then just blend it in. And sticking with the 350 palette, I'm going to go with the shade just below the orange shade I used. So I used this one, and now I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the same blending brush, but I'm going to just, not going to go as blown out as I did with the orange. I'm going to kind of keep it more to the crease. Okay, so I'm going to put the shadow down for like a minute. I do want to use here, and it is the Max Factor Excess Shimmer, and it is in the shade Copper. It's this here, Now it's not as gold as I would have originally wanted, but this one will just have to do. I'm just gonna pop that on my lid. Ooh. No, it's not really the colour I want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that on and use it as a base anyway. Okay, so I'm torn between this proper full-on gold here in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, or this gorgeous orangey gold, so that lighter, but this is in the 350S palette. I think I'll go with this gold here in the 350S palette, and I'm going to use the same brush I put the base on with. I'm just going to use the opposite side. Like it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette, because I love it and I have to at least use one colour out of it every day. And I'm going to take this shade here in the corner. It's a lovely shimmery shade. It's a light shade but still has a bit of gold in it. I'm going to pop that right.
Use my finger to turn that over. The same here.
I'm pretty chuffed. Right, so I'm going to take that same fluffy brush and I'm just going to kind of blend here. No extra product on it, just going to make sure there's no harsh lines. Now, so I'm going to take a kind of denser fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with the 350 again. The 350M is what I'm actually using, sorry. I'm going to go in with this brown shade that was over the orange shade we originally used, and take that, a little bit of that. I'm going to focus that kind of on the outer corner. So really want to darken that up, and then I'm just going to put a little bit in the crease. Now, so I'm going to get a really, really small kind of blending brush, and I'm going to go in with that orange shade I used first, because I'm going to start on my lower lash line. I'm just going to really buff that under my eye. My boyfriend actually can't watch me doing this part. No. Then I'm going to go in with the brown shade above that. Use the same brush, but I'm just going to kind of focus that more on the outer corner of my lower lash line. I'm going to get the big fluffy brush we used first, and I'm just going to really blend that together. going to take the small brush again. I'm going to go in with really darker shade, this one here, and I'm just going to focus that on the outer corner of my eye, just to really darken that up a little bit. A little bit in the crease, but not much. Get my big blending brush, make sure there is no lines.
So.
Hang on. Hold on, my leg is dead.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi. I've nothing on me.
Do let me see it. It's a load of white geeky stuff. Hello?
I have a mad bed.
Have you eaten yet? Phenomenal.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah?
And a cup of tea.
What?
And a cup of tea if you're making one. Next I'm going to take a smaller brush, showing into the mirror. I'm going to take He's distracted me. I'm going to take a smaller brush like so. I'm going to use some of the Mary Luminizer for the balm. I'm just going to pop that and then a little bit on my inner corner. And I'm also going to take the Moonstone shade that I used as well. I'm going to do the same, pop that over. Come on. Same here. Okay, so I'm going to put on some mascara, if I can find it. No, I can put a tiny bit on my lower lash line. Now, if you're going to put lashes with this, go ahead, it would look absolutely beautiful. I just can't wear lashes, my eyes are just too sensitive for it, so I just don't bother trying. Okay, so I'm going to do my eyebrows now. I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. So I'm going to brush through my eyebrows. Yes, they are in bits. Yes, they need to be done. I know. But it's just, I want them reshaped for Christmas. So, completely let them grow out. And then, closer to Christmas, I'm going to get them done and get them reshaped. And they'll be beautiful. So for now, just have to work with what I got. Be grand. Right, so where did I put it? Okay, so I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I'm just going to set these caterpillars in place. for my lips, I do want to do a red lip for Christmas. So I have 3 red options. I have the NYX matte lipstick in the shade Alabama. Now this is a deep red, but it's really matte, so I think I will pass this one up now because of how dry my lips are. I also have the Morphe liquid lip in Hotcha, which is gorgeous red. Has kind of an orangey undertone to it, but the same, it's really matte. Or I have an oldie but a goodie, and it is the Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in Candy Apple, which is the Exaggerate Full Lip Liner. It's a Rimmel and it's in Red Diva. It is the same lip liner as the Pinky Nude one I use, so this is the lip liner.
Hello, my dear.
Hi.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
And that's for you.
Oh, thank you. I didn't think it'd be made so quick. Thank
Some
you.
things are made quick. Is this a block? Am I on it now?
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because the camera's here and you're over here. This is actually really lovely.
Okay, I'm gone.
I'm going.
I've had my 1 minute of fame. Or 10 seconds.
Just gonna sit here and eat my omelette. Okay, I left that cool down. Because it's hot. Take a swig of tea. It's good. Okay, so that is my lip liner done. Now, I have been thinking while I was doing this, I think I'm just going to use the gloss. For the simple fact is, my lips are so dry right now. Like, so dry and chapped. I really noticed it when I was putting the lip liner on, so I can only imagine what a liquid lip would look like with it. So I'm just going to use the Gerard Cosmetics gloss. I forgot how pigmented these are. So that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hopefully will see you in my next one.